My name is Adam Bannister. I work at Ngama Mara here in the Masai Mara, and I'm in charge of all the photographic services that we run within the camp and the relationship between the park and the camp itself. I also do a lot of work with a competition that we started running back in 2018 called the Greatest Masai Mara Photographer of the Year. I'm the host and I'm one of the 5 judges. The Mara is a spectacular place 12 months a year. This competition provides a platform for us to showcase that. It also provides a very neat way of us to raise some funds for conservation work. I spend a lot of time driving around in an unusual looking car. Her name is Elsa, named after one of the lionesses from the famous Adamson, George and Joy Adamson. They used to have a lioness called Elsa. Everyone else thinks that she's named after the Disney Frozen character. My history with wildlife photography is quite long, quite convoluted. I started off writing about the wildlife, and so the natural progression from that was to take photographs. I realized that I had a passion for wildlife, a passion for science, for biology, but I didn't have any degree to back that up. Went to Stellenbosch University and did my honours degree in conservation ecology and zoology, with a focus on environmental law, focus on ornithology, focus on land management. After that, I started feeling a little bit disillusioned with pure science. I didn't like the way that scientists were communicating through the use of journals. So I moved across into the Kruger National Park area, into the Sabi Sands, where I guided at a place called Londolozi. It was there that I actually met James Hendry. He was my guide trainer. He was tough, but he taught the right way. Really, it was there that I started to fall in love with lions in particular. There are a number of lion prides within the Mara Triangle. Over the last 13 months, I've formed a very strong bond with the Sausage Tree Pride. And if I think back not too long ago, late January, I went for a drive, which was an extra special drive. The owner of Ngama, the late Steve Fitzgerald, he passed away back in 2017. And the last drive he ever took in the Mara, his wife, who's the current owner of Ngama, Nikki Fitzgerald, she wanted us to recreate that drive. And it was on this drive that we managed to, completely by chance, stumble across the latest additions to the Sausage Tree Pride. It was also then that I got to see my first lioness picking up lion cubs in the Mara. Finding a lion cub or lion cubs is very special, but to find them unexpectedly is even more special. And then to find them on a drive that is to commemorate a specific person who's made a huge impact on conservation throughout Africa is a truly extraordinary moment. So after this very intimate moment with these 4 cubs, their mother and the male, I knew that I had to let safariLIVE know.
My name is James Hendry, and it is a huge privilege to introduce you to the brand new Sausage Tree Pride cubs. Now we think that they are only about 2 to 3 weeks old.
The safariLIVE team is very close to my heart. I follow what they do, I help them however I can, they help me. It's a very nice little family that's developed over the last year and a bit. I think out here in the Mara we're all after the same thing. We're all after trying to find exceptional wildlife, fantastic footage, and to tell great stories. At Ngama we're here to do it for guests who are here directly in the Mara with us. safariLIVE is doing the exact same thing, but for people who are across the world who are not able to currently be with us in the Mara. And I think that any visitor to the Mara, whether it be actual in person or on computer or YouTube or wherever you're watching from or wherever you're experiencing it from, being able to connect with the Mara is something very special. The more people that can see these animals for themselves, the more we can put back into this land, the more we can protect this land.
Are you wild about the wild? Subscribe to safariLIVE and experience the wonders of the wilderness. And if you click on the bell below, we'll notify you every time a safari goes live.